Yehova, please fill me with Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, amen. Start with the Shema, listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Exodus chapter 36. But Bezalel and Oholiab, along with all the craftsmen whom Yehovah had endowed with the wisdom and skill necessary to carry out the work needed for the sanctuary, are to do exactly according to everything Yehovah has ordered. Moshe summoned Bezalel, Oholiab, and every craftsman to whom Yehovah had given wisdom, everyone whose heart stirred him, to come and take part in the work. They received from Moshe and all the offering with which the people of Israel had bought from the work of the building of the sanctuary. But they still kept bringing voluntary offerings every morning until all the craftsmen doing the work for the sanctuary left the work they were involved with to tell Moshe, the people are bringing far more than is needed to do the work of Yehovah has ordered done. So Moshe gave an order which was proclaimed throughout the camp. Neither men nor women are to make any further efforts for the sanctuary offering. In this way, the people were restrained from making additional contributions, for what they had already was not only sufficient for doing all the work, but too much. With all the skilled men who were carrying out the work, Bezalel made the tabernacle using 10 sheets of finely woven linen and of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn. He made them with the cherubim worked in that had been crafted by skilled artisan. Each sheet was 42 feet long, 6 feet wide. All the sheets were the same size. He joined 5 sheets one to another, and the other 5 sheets he joined one to another. He made loops of blue on the edge of the outermost sheet in the first set, and did the same at the edge of the outermost sheet in the second set. He made 50 loops on the one sheet, and he made 50 loops on the edge of the sheet in the second set. The loops were opposite one another. He made 50 fasteners of gold, coupled the sheets to each other with the fasteners, so that the tabernacle formed a single unit. He made sheets of goat's hair to be used as a tent covering the tabernacle. He made 11 sheets. Each sheet was 45 feet long, 6 feet wide. All 11 sheets were the same size. He joined the 5 sheets together and 6 sheets together. He made 50 loops on the edge of the outermost sheet, and the first set of the 50 loops on the outermost sheet in the second set. He made 50 fasteners of bronze to join them together, to join the tent together, so that it would be a single unit. He made a covering for the tent of tan ram skin and an outer covering for the fine leather. He made the upright planks of acacia wood for the tabernacle. Each plank was 15 feet long and 2¼ feet wide. There were 2 projections on each plank, and the plank were joined one to another. This is how he made all the planks for the tabernacle. He made the planks for the tabernacle as follows: 20 planks for the south side facing southward. He made 40 silver sockets under the 20 planks, 2 sockets under one plank for its 2 projections, and 2 sockets under another plank for its 2 projections. For the second side of the tabernacle to the north, he made 20 planks, and there are 40 silver sockets, 2 sockets under one plank and 2 under another. For the rear part of the tabernacle toward the west, he made 6 planks. For the corners of the tabernacle in the rear, he made 2 planks, double from the bottom all the way to the top, but joined at a single ring. He did the same with both of them at the 2 corners. Thus, there were 8 planks with their silver sockets, 16 sockets, 2 sockets under each plank. He made crossbars of acacia wood, 5 for the planks of one side of the tabernacle, 5 crossbars for the planks of the other side of the tabernacle. The 5 crossbars for the planks at the side of the tabernacle at the rear toward the west. He made the middle crossbar so that it extended from one end of the plank to the other, halfway up. He overlaid the planks with gold, made gold rings for them throughout all the crossbars, could pass and overlaid the crossbars with gold. He made the curtain of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and finely woven linen. He made them with cherubim worked in that had been crafted by a skilled artisan. He made it 4 posts of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold and gold hooks and cast them 4 silver sockets. For the entrance to the tent, he made a screen of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and finely woven linen in colors, the work of a weaver. With its 5 posts and their hooks, he overlaid their capitals and their attached rings for hanging with gold, with their 5 sockets were of bronze. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading Exodus 36? We can ask Yehova to endow us with wisdom and skill needed to carry out the work of Yehova. Aim to obey all that Yehova orders us to do. Serve Yehova where your heart is stirred. Use what Yehova gives you to use for his work. Trust that blueprints for Yehova has laid out for his children to do. Know that the children of Israel made all of this while in the desert. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can encourage others to use their wisdom and skills for the work of Yehova. How can we bear one another's burdens? We can show others the written blueprints of the words of Yehova so they can obey and be pleasing from his view. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing. Yehova will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehova will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehova will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete.